On play action, it's Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Go.
First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 29-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. On 3rd down, here's a run by Charbonnet. They'll throw to begin with Purdy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They give to Hall. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Sending a receiver right. They will run it over center with Hall. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the 1st down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, 49ers. They'll send a tight end in motion. A give up the middle with Hall. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing is Purdy. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. He's got his man, complete to Pearsall.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 19-yard line.
Now Purdy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is... Herbert keeping it on the zone read. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Shotgun now for Herbert. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. They'll try and run for this with Charbonnet. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The Chargers get set to kick it away. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Niners offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
And he's going to have the 49ers 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. On the give, it's Hall. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They need 2. Here's Purdy. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, Their metrics say go for it. Sneaks the call. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 26-yard line.
They bring the tight end in motion. A give. Here's Hall. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. He is down at the 14, but will have the first down. From the gun, it's Purdy. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he's in. Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st down, Herbert. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He runs with it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
You have to give him... That shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Hall. And a nice run there on... Setting up 2nd and 2.
23-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready, break. Come, my team. Come, let's go now.
Here's Purdy. That's a slant to Ayuk. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Purdy again. That one taken in. Touchdown. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Herbert now on 1st down. Going for it all. That is hot! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Throwing now is Herbert. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in back?
On the jump. Ready?
Purdy now. He'll throw on 1st down. Thrown left side. The catch is made. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. Back to throw. Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he'll take it on in. Grind it up. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we've reached end. Instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the... A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. Much materializes there. He'll get this to the 35. Here's a 2nd and 9. Another run here with Hall. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Junior Colson there to make the stop. 3rd and 6. Purdy works out of the pistol. And this is going to be incomplete. That is... On 1st down, they'll start with Charbonnet. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. 2nd down and 8. Shotgun now for Herbert. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On On the handoff, it's Charbonnet. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Now Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. On play action now, Herbert. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Herbert to throw. Taking off. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Pistol here for Herbert. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. On the zone read, it's a give to Charbonnet. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's a run inside, and it's Charbonnet. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Throwing, Herbert. That is caught. 2. Off the play fake, Purdy. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now?
And he's in. Reese Hall. Throwing on first down is Herbert. He'll find his tight end. It's Kobe Parkinson. They'll run it on first down with Charbonnet. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. To throw, it's Herbert. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey.
Complete to McConkey. A gain of 21 yards.
Ready up.
Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
He'll drop to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's... Right away, they'll set up to throw. A short one there to Otten. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 30.
They'll look to throw. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Back to throw. That is caught by the tight end. They'll begin here on the ground. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now whistles here and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. From the 50, he'll set up to pressure, gets there, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll gain some yards here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. This one taken in by Parkinson.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Now whistles and a timeout. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And
Ready. Set. Ready.
on play action, he'll set up to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Ready. Set, go.
They'll drop to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Set.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. And he's going to have the first down. The faithful here at Levi's Stadium are